even further beyond!
Now, before I start this video, I just want to point out that after I made this video, Zenkai Super Saiyan 3 Goku actually dropped in the game. So, on top of everything I got to say in this video, include Super Saiyan 3 Zenkai Goku in the appropriate team. Like, you're gonna see it makes sense. Yeah. My name's Zakashi, and in this video I'm going to be doing something quite different. Now this video is going to be basically team formations, the best teams I feel that are in the meta right now, and I'm going to be trying to do this every single month because the meta should shift occasionally as new units come out. At the day I'm recording this, it's the 15th of October, but I think I'm going to upload this around the 25th or the 20th, sometimes between that. So depending on the date on the title, which I'll actually put it in the title, is when the video would be labeled as that meta for that month. So this is going to be October's version, and I've got 5 teams that I'm gonna do it every single month, but they're in no particular order. So it's not going to be like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. No, it's just the top 5, no order or anything like that. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Maybe you guys can actually look forward to what teams you can actually use if you don't know what teams to actually use in the current meta. It is my take, so my opinion as well. I can't say it's factually correct, but these are the teams I'm seeing more time in the meta right now. So that's what I'm gonna base it off. But hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. I'm gonna try this every month, like I said. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button. Just like little different content here. I don't want to just be doing PvP or tutorials. Like to mix it up and whatnot. Come creative with it. But yeah, my socials are on the left. I already told you guys to subscribe, but I'm not going to go into that. Let's actually start with the video now. So the first team I've got here is actually the future team. Now the future team, if we look at the characters in the meta right now, we recently got a Goku Black. Now Goku Black is like insane, on top of Vegeta Blue, and the only other substitute that you have for Goku Black on the future team really for green would be the God Key Vegeta. Now he's an LF unit, so he's hard to get, but because Goku Black's not an LF, I feel like lots of people are going to start running future, and they have been. Like Goku Black's literally been changing it up so that lots of people are actually using the future team now. Merge Zamasu has been a great unit since Anniversary. Trunks Rage 2. This purple Vegeta, he's been helping out the Vegeta family team a lot. But on the future team, you actually come with Trunks Rage and the God Key Vegeta. So if he dies, he can actually give those 2 people death buffs. So it actually works in their favor twice. And he also gives future people buffs as well. So you gotta pay attention to that. And then Rose, he's there more so for the boss, but people do bring him sometimes. There is some substitutes, like you could have Heat Dome Trunks, I believe he's from the future. For yellow, I wouldn't suggest switching out to Goku Black, honestly. Even at Zenkai 7, I would still use Trunks Rage. This purple here, you've got lots of options for this future team. And everyone just knows the future team's a solid unit, especially because it's got Vegeta Blue on it. But even if you don't have Vegeta Blue, you can use Trunks Youth at Zenkai 7, and that is a viable option, trust me. But yeah, that's the first one I've got here. We got future team. Now the next team I've got here is actually the Saiyan team, and this team actually made a very big comeback due to Zenkai 7 Super Saiyan Bardock actually returning to the meta. He's got his Zenkai here, so he's actually proven very viable on the Saiyan team. And on top of that, we recently got Margin Vegeta as a LF, and he's actually very good. I've got Namek Goku there, but I could easily swap them out and it'd have the same effects just for choice. So you got that substitute option there. You don't have to run Bardock, you could actually run Shallot as well. Shallot's a very good Saiyan, he turns into a Super Saiyan God. But I've just got Bardock there because I actually bothered to Zenkai him and use my Chrono Crystals. But Shallot instead of Bardock if you'd like. I've got the green Goku here because I've actually worked him all the way to 6 stars, and then he gets a buff that gives him a Saiyan buff. So he works very well on a Saiyan team. Or you could also have the LF Super Saiyan 3. But depending on how you're running it, other Saiyans I wouldn't recommend. However, if you really want, you could run the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, even though he doesn't buff. Oh, he does buff Saiyans. I thought he buffed Sun Family, so that's even better for the Saiyan team. So you can see there, it just works very well. For my purple, I've got Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but he buffs Sun Family. He doesn't buff Saiyans, even at 6 stars, so that's kind of the downfall of that. However, he is a very good Saiyan, probably the best purple Saiyan in the game right now. Like, I don't see a better one there. Like, he just fits the spot. you could swap him out for maybe Broly, but that's not a good choice at all. This purple Vegeta is not a good choice. Yellow Goku Youth is a free-to-play Zenkai as well, so he fits the position of Yellow very perfectly. There's no other saying that I'd swap out. Bardock is very outdated. The Kaioken one's very outdated. Goku Black, like, it doesn't even make sense. Even though Goku Youth doesn't buff anybody, he's that good that you can fit him on a Saiyan team. And then for the red, I've got Bardock there, but you could also have this red Super Saiyan Goku. But Bardock is a very good last standing unit, so I tend to use him a lot. But yeah, that's for the Saiyan team. They've got really strong units. They made a comeback because of Bardock, especially Super Saiyan team. But the Saiyan team is much more stronger because of the Goku Youth variant, Majin Vegeta variant as well. So that's my take on that. Alright, third on this list, I've actually got the Android team. Obviously it's not in order, but this Android team is probably the scariest team I've come up against to this date. Now, Android 16 and Android 18, them two together are literally demons. Like, they be on demon time when I run up against them. There's not many variants that you could use on an Android team. Like for the blue, I've got 21 there, but you could have 18, this blue one, but I don't feel like she's as good. For the green, I've got pretty much both greens there because they do give buffs as well, but I don't feel like there's anybody else. You could have Super 18, I believe that is. No, I think that's Super 17 actually. Yeah, Super 17. This man here, he's not really good. He's really outdated, 14. So there's no really good green substitutes. So I just recommend sticking with those two that I've got on the screen. You've got this man here, I believe he's 15. Not very good as well, outdated. So I've got 21 there. Evil 21 is really good on an Android team. And then for yellow, obviously Android 18, she recently got a Zenkai and she's really good, really good, trust me. But I don't see another substitute for her either. So even though the team itself doesn't have a lot of substitutes, if you have the team, and I've been seeing the team a lot because Android 16 and Android 18, they're that strong that they can fit so well together. They work very well. You could have Super Perfect Cell, in fact, instead of Android 18, but I don't really see him anymore because of how good Android 18 is. And then for red, we've got last two units, Cell and the new Cell that came out. Like, he's really good. People like using him. You can use him on an Android team, future team as well, and actually a region team. But within Android and regions, I was stuck between choosing one of them two. But I feel like because of Android 18, I put her over Boo and who's the other region unit? It left my head. Demon King Piccolo. I put her over both of them. Like, she's that broken. Android team is definitely a team to be wary of in this meta right now. Alright, now this second last team here is a team that I use a lot, but I know a lot of people won't have, but I've been running into Hybrid Saiyans a lot. But many different variants of it, whether it's a Sun family team, like it's a Hybrid Saiyan / Sun family team. Now this Hybrid Saiyan team here, I've got the blue Gohan, but he's just for buffs. I probably shouldn't have him there. I could swap him out for Trunks Youth, who's a free-to-play Zenkai. So that's very useful. So that's pretty much it for the Hybrid Saiyans. You don't want to be using this Trunks. For green, I've got this man here because he's getting a Zenkai soon. So he's gonna the Hybrid Saiyan is probably gonna stay in the meta for a long while. But if you don't want to use him, you can swap him out for this man here. I don't suggest you swapping out for Ultimate Gohan unless you just want the buffs. And you could also add this man here just for crits. So just up to you. Going into purples, I've got LF Goten there, but I'm waiting until November to actually Zenkai this guy here. You could swap him out, so that's up to you. And you can also use this Trunks here. That's your choice. You got the substitutes there. And then going into yellow, Trunks Rage is the best choice by far, but there's also this Gohan here. Once you get him to 6 stars, he does begin to buff Hybrid Saiyans. But what I've seen some people doing is actually running Goku Youth sometimes because he's still a kid, but he's not a Hybrid Saiyan. And then also there's the I didn't look into the green, but you know there's the green Trunks and the new yellow Goten that they're both transforming. They fit pretty good on the Hybrid Saiyan team as well. And then if we go to reds, we've got the main two reds here, the Zenkai 7 reds, but you can also have the Heat Dome Trunks as a viable option because he's actually really good. So you can just see a Hybrid Saiyan team works very well, and they've got lots of substitutes. It's actually a very cheap team to make, and their equipments are actually easy to gather. So it's a team I run very frequently, and I really mess with it. Now the last team was pretty obvious here. We got the Fusion team. Like, they've been in the meta since they came out, honestly, since Vegeta Blue came out, even before that, since Kefla came out. Like, the Fusion team is a team I don't feel like it's gonna die anytime soon. They're just way too solid to fall off, honestly, way too solid. Vegeta Blue, you have the substitute here, the Blue Gogeta, but I don't see anybody swapping them. Like, honestly, if you don't have Vegito Blue, but they have Kefla, you probably still see the fusion team because Kefla is that good as well. But you might see that Blue Gogeta. That's the other option you have. For green, there's no other real good fusion. Like, we do have the free-to-play Legends Rod Gotenks, but I don't see him getting a Zenkai, or he's not even viable on the team. So, Kefla for the main green, and she's returned recently on this new banner for the Trio the Danger unit, so that's something good to look at. Purple, we got Super Vegito. There's no other actual fusion character, but there's Merge the Master you could use. I don't believe he buffs anything to do with fusions, but he does have the fusion tag down below, so you could actually use him on the fusion team and he'll get buffs from everybody. Yellow, we got Yellow Vegito, and we've got Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is pretty much outdated, but Yellow Vegito is a monster. And then for reds, we've got 3 fusion characters. We've got Vegito, EX Gogeta, and the Red Gogeta. I run these 2, but I don't actually use them because of how broken Kefla and Vegito Blue are. And then between those 2, for a third unit, after them, I'd actually use Super Vegito or the Yellow Vegito, and that would actually just suffice for my team. Like, it's that insane. But yeah, I don't suggest using the Red Gogeta or the Green Gogeta, but the fusion team is just a team you're going to see for a long while. Even though they don't have a lot of substitutes, you see them so often, it's just crazy. But yeah, those are my top 5. I did have like a slash with the hybrid and Sun Family team, and if you wanted to, you could sneak in the Kodki team, but I feel like they come just below all of these teams and the Vegeta family team. Like, it's very tight in how the meta is shifting, but these are my picks anyways. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 10k. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment. All my socials are on the left, so this is the YouTube channel, but we've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. So make sure to check me out on all of those. Join especially the Discord because I reply fastest there and I'm most active there, and it's a vibe there. But yeah, that's all I pretty much got to say. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's just my take. My name's Zakashi, and I'll see you guys in the next one.